Hello grade 12s, welcome back to another video. So in today's video we will be doing the English Home Language paper 1 that was written in 2024. This video was written last year, marks 80 marks, and it was written for 2 hours. You can download this question paper from the Department of Basic Education website. Now, without wasting any more of your time, guys, let's get right into the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with your friends and families. So on the second page, we have instructions and information. So section A is comprehension, section B it's a summary, and then section C it's language. So answer all the questions, read all the instructions carefully, and start each section on a new page. Leave a line after each answer. Number the answer according to the numbering system used in the question paper. And then for multiple choice question, write only letter A to D next to the question number. Pay special attention to spelling and sentence construction. Okay, now we are going to write. We're going to read a comprehension text for question 1. Okay, so can you see those numbers that are written 1, 2, 3, 4? Those are paragraph numbers. And then this one's in the right hand side where we have 5, 10, 15 is the line number. So we have line number 5, line number 6, 7, line number 1, just like that. Okay, so the lines are counted for you on the right hand side and the paragraphs are written on the left hand side for you guys. So embracing artificial intelligence, that is the heading of our text A. Okay, the words artificial intelligence, AI, seem to be on the tip of everyone's tongue lately. Artificial intelligence is one of the most important technologies in the world today. It has become part of our lives and it affects everything we do. Apart from science fiction, fantasies, and image of robots taking over the world, what could be the reason for all the excitement surrounding AI? So what you have to do is that when you get your question paper, I would advise you to go through, read your comprehension and the questions, okay? And then go back for the second time, read your comprehension test, and then start answering your questions. AI is a field of computer science that allow mechanics to imitate human through processes and decision-making abilities. There are different types of AI, and the most common form is called machine learning. Machine learning involves training a computer program on a large amount of data so it can learn to identify patterns and make predictions based on that data. AI is also used in industries to help automate tasks and improve efficiency. Through the use of AI, individuals and groups enjoy a more personalized experience in various technological solutions. AI is used in a wide range of applications ranging from data sites to online shopping. In Africa, it helps with solving important issues including access to healthcare, financial services, and education. Overall, AI has the potential to revolutionize the way we live and work. The impact of AI on businesses is resulting in a shift in the type of skills needed to drive economic transformation. In the past 4 years, the use of AI across businesses has grown by 270%. However, regardless of the widespread anxiety about automation and machines displacing workers, AI is far from causing large-scale unemployment. It helps to simplify boring tasks and make workers more efficient. Besides making the workday less monotonous by removing all the redundant tasks, AI has lowered the entry level of some jobs, especially for people who had limited access to education. As the world becomes increasingly technology driven, it is exciting to see how AI transforms the way we work and create websites. With user-friendly tools and platforms like Wix, it is now easier than ever to design and create professional looking websites, even for people who do not have a background in design. Wix, for example, offers a versatile platform that caters to users of all skills levels. Whether you are starting from scratch or working with templates, its artificial design intelligence take website design to the next level. You simply provide the ADI platform with basic information about your website needs and design preferences. ADI then creates a professional looking website for you within minutes. A popular AI tool that is commonly used is ChatGPT. This is a natural language processing model that allows you to have human-like conversations with a chatbot. ChatGPT can answer questions and assist with tasks like composing emails, writing essays, and coding. It is popular among writers and people who work in advertising. AI is increasingly influencing our lives in many different ways. For example, health, fashion, and beauty. The TikTok bold glamour filter is a video beauty filter that makes the user look more attractive. This filter is blurring the boundaries between what is real and what is not through the use of AI technology. Unlike past social media filters, bold glamour does not malfunction when the face moves in a video. It uses a database of other faces to create a new airbrushed looking face. The filter has received over 400 million views since its initial release. While AI is a powerful tool that can help us work faster and more efficiently, it is important to remember that it cannot replace human touch and creativity. It is also worth noting that AI cannot be used to cheat the system and should not be used to cut corners. Instead, it should be used to improve existing systems to make them more efficient and effective. Despite its limitations, AI is here to stay, and it can help us keep up with the changes in technology. By embracing its potential and using it wisely, humans can reap the benefits and work in ways that never previously thought possible. So that is our comprehension, and we have a glossary, automate, chatbot, and TikTok. So you are explained those words. What is to automate, and what is chatbox, and what is TikTok. Then we have 1.1, refer to paragraph 1. So we are going to refer to paragraph 1. Which one is paragraph 1? Is the first paragraph. 1 is written on the left hand side, which indicates that is paragraph 1. Why is artificial intelligence considered one of the most important technologies? According to paragraph 1, not according to what you think. Okay? Why is it the most important considered as one of the most important technologies? Let's look at it and read through it and then try to come up with the answer. So I would say because it has become part of our lives and it affects everything we do. That is why it has become an important technology in the world today. Okay, because in paragraph 1, it has been integrated into our lives as well. You can say that. So that's what paragraph 1 is trying to tell us about AI. And then 1.1.2, what do the words science fiction, fantasies suggest about the common perception of artificial intelligence? Science fiction, fantasy. When we're talking about fiction, we can say that they say AI use imaginary. Okay, it uses it's an imaginary space, and it's more future orientated than now, because a lot of things that are happening in AI is things that are just shocking and overwhelming at times. Like, is this really happening now? So it's quite way into the future, and it uses a lot of imaginary. It's quite an imaginary subject. When we're talking about AI, they use a lot of imaginary elements, and it focuses more on the future. So that is 1.2.1. And then refer to paragraph 2. I'll still show you the memo at the end of this question. So you only answer based on paragraph 1 on 1.1, and then 1.2 refer to paragraph 2. So you only focus on the paragraph that you've been referred to. So 1.2.1 says, using your own words, explain what artificial intelligence is. State 2 points. Using your own words. Here they say AI is a field of computer science that allows machines to imitate human through processes and decision-making abilities. There are different types of AI, and the most common one is called machine learning. So here they have explained what is AI. It says AI is a field of computer science that allows machines to imitate humans through processes and decision-making abilities. So in your own words, if you were to simplify that, what would you say AI is? So that's how you answer this question. You have been given a description by the writer of this text, but you also have to give your own definition of AI according to you. What does the words artificial intelligence mean? Okay, it means the use of a technology to get things done. I would say that. What do you say? 1.2.1 I would say is the use of technology to get everyday tasks done or things done. No, you're not using you're not doing things physically yourself, but you are depending on a software or any technological means to get things done. 1.2.2 says, state 2 benefits of using artificial intelligence in industries. 1.2.2. So you must write your answers down so that when you look at the memo, you can see if you are far from the memo or you are still within range. AI is a field of computer. Okay, there are different types of AI. It involves training computers. Machine learning involves training computers on a large amount of data, so it can learn to identify patterns and make prediction based on the data. AI is also used in industries to help automate tasks and improve efficiency. So you're asked to state the 2 benefits of artificial intelligence in industries, in businesses. So tasks are completed more faster and tasks are completed efficiently by the use of AI. So that I will say those are the 2 benefits of using AI for industries. And then 1.3, refer to paragraph 3, identify 2 challenging areas that artificial intelligence addresses in Africa. So we're going to go to paragraph 3 and look at what AI addresses in Africa. Through the use of AI, individuals and groups enjoy a more personalized experience in various technological solutions. AI is used in a wide range of applications ranging from dating sites to online shopping in Africa. It helps with solving important issues including access to healthcare, financial services, and education. So that's what it does in Africa. So it helps with solving important issues, access to healthcare, financial service, and education. So, yes, 1.4.1, refer to paragraph 4. Why is the following statement false? Skills are no longer required to boost economic change due to the impact of artificial intelligence on businesses. Why is the following statement false? Skills are no longer required to boost economic change due to the impact of artificial intelligence on the business. Let's go to paragraph 4. The impact of AI on business is resulting in a shift in the type of skills needed to drive economic transformation. So the impact of AI on businesses is resulting in a shift in the type of skills needed to drive economic transformation. In the past 4 years, the use of AI across businesses has grown by 270%. However, regardless of the widespread anxiety about automation and machines displacing workers, AI is far from causing large-scale unemployment. So in the first line, in the line number 18 and 19, it says the impact of AI on businesses is resulting in a shift in the type of skill needed to drive economic transformation. And then here they say why skills are no longer required to boost economic change due to the impact of artificial. They are needed, but it's just a different shift. There has been a shift in the type of skills that are needed to drive economic transformation. So that's why that statement is false. And then why does the writer refer to 270%? Give two reasons to support the claims through statistical information. Yeah, and also to show a rapid growth in it, just to see how big AI is. And then 1.5, refer to paragraph 5. What do the words exciting and transforms suggest about the use of AI? Something that is exciting, something that is making you extremely happy, and transforms is something that is changing things. So AI is exciting and it's changing at the same time. So what do they suggest about AI? That AI makes people happy and it changes their lives. Okay? And then 1.5.2 says, in your own words, explain how you can create a professional looking website using artificial intelligence. Let's go to paragraph number 5. As the world becomes increasingly technology driven, it is exciting to see how AI transforms the way we work and create websites. With user-friendly tools and platforms like Wix, it is now easier than ever to design and create professional-looking websites, even for people who do not have a background in design. Wix, for example, offers a versatile platform that creates to users of all skill levels. Whether you're starting from scratch or working with templates, its artificial design intelligence takes website design to the next level. You simply provide the ADI platform with basic information about your website needs and your design preferences, and ADI then creates a professional-looking website for you within minutes. So that is how, in your own words, explain how you can create a professional-looking AI website without using website by using artificial intelligence. So, with creating a website using AI, is that you just give the AI or the platform a prompt, and then it creates a website based on your needs on your behalf. So the system, the AI, creates a website for you based on the information that you've provided it with on your behalf. Okay, so yeah, you must also write what you prefer so that you can compare with the memo to see if you are still within limits or you are way out of line. It's very important to practice how to answer comprehension tests. Refer to paragraph 6. What do the words allow you to have human-like conversations suggest about ChatGPT? In paragraph 6, they said you can have a conversation with ChatGPT. So they have personalized ChatGPT. It's like now ChatGPT has turned into a human functioning robot. Okay, so things like that. That's how when they say, what do they suggest about such a thing? So what image does those words paint for you in your own head? That's how you will answer 1.6. So with ChatGPT, you can feel like you're talking to another person. So it makes conversations quite easy because now it's a human-like conversation. So it's quite easy. You chat and it is like you're talking to a completely person with his or her own thoughts, because ChatGPT will have a conversation with you. Refer to paragraph 7. How does the bold glamour filter differ from previous filters? Let's go to paragraph 7. AI is increasingly influencing our lives in many ways. For example, health, fashion, and beauty. The TikTok bold glamour filter is a video beauty filter that makes the user look more attractive. This filter is blurring the boundaries between what is real and what is not through the use of AI technology. Unlike past social media filters, bold glamour does not malfunction when the face moves in a video. So that is your answer. Go to the paragraph you're asked to refer to before you answer any question. Okay? And then 1.8, refer to paragraph 8. Quote one word which indicates that AI is not perfect. So we're going to go to 8. While AI is a powerful tool that can help us work faster and more efficiently, it is important to remember that it cannot replace human touch and creativity. It is also worth noting that AI cannot be used to cheat the system and should not be used to cut corners. Instead, it should be used to improve existing systems to make them more efficient and effective despite its limitations. AI is here to stay, and it can help us keep up with the changes in technology by embracing its potential and using it wisely. Humans can reap the benefits and work. So limitation, we just ask for one word. So that one word that suggests that AI is not perfect, its limitations. Then 1.8.2 says, what advice does the writer give regarding the use of artificial intelligence? State 2 points. It says we are still referring to paragraph 8. So there, it suggests that it can help us keep up with changes in technology by embracing and using it wisely, and humans can reap benefits and work in ways they never previously thought possible by the use of AI. And what else? Yes, it can help us work faster and more efficiently. It is important to remember that it cannot replace human activities as well. And it cannot be used to cheat systems. So there's a lot you can write there. On paragraph 8, discuss the suitability of the title Embracing Artificial Intelligence. So discuss the suitability of the title Embracing Artificial Intelligence. Since it has become our everyday life, it's very important that we make room for it and let it grow. So what do you say about 1.9, guys? So here are the marking guidelines of a comprehension tests. Because the focus is on understanding, incorrect spelling and language error in response should not be penalized unless such errors change the meaning and understanding. If a candidate uses words from a language other than the one being examined, disregard those words, and if the answer still makes sense, do not penalize. Okay, for open-ended question, no marks should be awarded for yes or no, or I agree or disagree. The reason, substantiation, motivation is what should be considered. When one-word answers are required, the candidate gives a whole sentence. Mark correct provided that the correct word is underlined or highlighted. So if you want to write a sentence, highlight the correct word. When 2 or 3 points or facts are required and a range is given, mark only the first 3. Accept dialectal variations. For multiple choice questions, accept both the letter corresponding to the correct answer. So that's how you will be marked. And here are, compare this with your answers and see how have you done. So you're not going to write the exact thing that is written here, but you need to still be in the correct context. Yeah. Now let's look at text B, the benefits of reading. Makes your brain stronger. I would say number one, it's a source of information, improves focus and concentration, and it makes you bright. I think number four is that. So identify the suggested benefits of reading shown in visual one. Give a reason for your answer. So the benefit of number one, I think it makes your brain stronger because they have shown a brain that is lifting weights there. So meaning that brain is strong. I would say that. You also have your own opinion. Refer to visual 4. What does the light bulb above the emoticon suggest about reading? It makes you bright because of the light bulb. And then 1.12 says, in your opinion, is it easy to understand the visual text in text B or the written text in text B? It's easy to understand the visual ones because there you see, okay, it's strong. This number 3, I will not be able to know what can I say about it if it was not written for me. So it is easy to understand the visuals because they are more clear. Yeah. And then here it can also say reading is a good exercise for your brain. So it's an open-ended question. So you're not limited to what has been written here. Reading gives people new ideas. The light bulb. Open-ended question. Suggest a suitable answer. Visuals clearly depicts the benefit of reading. So you here have to use your mind. So we are on section B, summary. Many people do not have time to exercise due to a busy lifestyle. However, people can ensure that they are physically active while doing everyday activities. Read the passage text C below and list 7 points on how to be more active while doing everyday activities. Your summary must be written in point form. List your 7 points in full sentences. Number your sentences from 1 to 7. Write only 1 point per sentence. Use your own words as far as possible. Indicate the total number of words you have used in brackets at the end of your summary. Being physically active. How to get active. Text C. Being physically active is important for one's well-being. Keeping active does not have to be strenuous or time-consuming. That is point number 1. Write it in your own words. You just putting it in your own words is you summarizing. Regular walking can make a big difference to your overall health. A 20-minute walk with your dog will not only make your pet happy, but it will also get your heart pumping. Take every opportunity to move your feet, and you will be surprised at how much more active you would be. It is as easy as pacing while you talk on your cell phone. If walking is not an option, consider cycling. When you cycle to work or school, it is not only good for your health, but also for the environment. Make it a rule to always take the stairs instead of the escalator or lift. You do not have to climb 20 floors. Even one of the 2 floors will have you feeling stronger than before. Jogging is another effective way of keeping physically active. You can choose to jog alone or in a group. Housework is good exercise as well. You can get a real workout by mopping the floors, cleaning windows, and hand washing clothes. Rethink the way you work. Instead of slumping in your office chair every day, remember to get up and stretch and take a step every half hour. Have a dance party. You can set up in your home. Just dim the lights, play your favorite music, and have fun. Dancing is a fantastic workout as it gets you moving. I hope you're writing your points as I was reading for you guys. So here is how you summarize. Summarizing is giving facts, okay? Regular working can make a big difference to your overall health. A 20-minute walk with your dog will not only make your pet happy, but it will also get your heart pumping. Now you paraphrase. You write it in your own words. Working regularly to improve your health. Walk regularly to improve your health. Walk your dog to improve your heart rate. Because walking your dog will not just make your dog happy, but it will get your heart pumping. Take every opportunity to move your feet, and you will be surprised at how much more active you will be. So move around at every opportunity to be more active. When you cycle to work or school, it is not only good for your health but also for the environment. So cycle to your destination to benefit your health. Make it a rule to always take the stairs instead of the escalator or lift. Climb the stairs regularly to become stronger. Jogging is another effective way to keep physically active. Jog in order to remain physically active. You see, homework is a good exercise as well. Do housework to exercise your body. Remember to get up and stretch and take a few steps every half an hour. Stretch and walk every half an hour to be more active. You see, so you just write it in you just make it a fact. And advice, these people are like, housework is good exercise as well. You say you should do your housework as a way to exercise. You understand? Or do your housework to exercise your body. You see, dancing is a fantastic workout as it gets you moving. Dance to get your body moving. You understand? So it must be more of a fact. You must do facts about what has been advised on the text. So you're going to be given 7 marks for every point. You get 1 mark, and then 3 marks for language, and that makes it 10. So the 3 marks, every point gets us a mark, and correct language gives us 3. So you will not be penalized if you do not write the number of words. So if the words limit is exceeded, read up to the last sentence above the stipulated upper limit and ignore the rest of the summary. So that's what will happen. So let's look at language, analyzing an advertisement. Study the advertisement text D below and answer the set question. Cyanotab. Free yourself from a blocked nose. Cyanotab starts to work in 2 minutes, lasts for up to 10 hours. Blocked nose, nasal spray. Clicks Club Card Magazine, September 2023. The text on the bottle and or the box reads as follows: Cyanotab, nasal spray, blocked nose. For a blocked nose caused by colds, hay fever, and sinuses. Choose the correct answer to complete the sentence. The R next to the word Cyanotab indicates that this is a registered trademark. So that R, it shows that it's a registered trademark. So registered, C is the right answer for 3.1. Refer to the headline. To which need does the advertiser appeal? They need to be free from nasal congestion. So those are the people that the advertiser is trying to appeal to. And then 3, or those who have a blocked nose. 3.2.2 says, explain the advertiser's intention in using the words yourself. Free yourself from blocked nose. So what the advertiser is saying by using the word yourself is it to appeal directly to the target audience. So you can do it yourself at home. 3.3, why has the advertiser included the visuals of the bottle and the box? Give 2 points to show how the product looks. 3.4 says, quote 2 consecutive words from the text that indicate that this is an oral treatment. Because it says Nozzle spray. Okay. Yeah, so you apply it on yourself. And then we are at 3.5. Provide a synonym for the underlined word in the following sentence. For a blocked nose caused by colds, use cyanotab. So a synonym is another word for blocked, that is congested. It can be blocked or congested. And then 3.6, does the visual of the curved arrow support the message of the advertisement? Substantiate your number. Starts to work in 2 minutes, lasts up to 10 hours. So does that visual of a curved arrow support the message of the advertisement? It's either yes or no. But me, I will say no, because there is there is, as you can see there, there's no clear link between the arrow and the 2 minutes. Yeah, there is no clear link between the arrow and the 2 minutes number and the message, really. So it doesn't for me. So let's look at section C. This advertisement spelling. One word answer must be marked correct, even if the spelling is incorrect, unless the error changes the meaning of the word. In full sentence answers, incorrect spelling should be penalized if the error is in the language structure being tested. Sentence structure must be grammatically correct and given in full sentences as per instruction. For multiple choice questions, accept both the letter corresponding with the correct answer and or the answer written out in full as correct. When abbreviation is tested, the answer must be punctuated correctly. So, question 4, analyzing a cartoon texts. I have a cartoon video where I explained more about cartoons and comprehension tests and advertisements. You can check it out. You can check it out. I did it during the June holidays, so you can just go through the video and you will find it, where I discuss different types of cartoon bubbles and what do they mean. So if you want that detail explanation, then you should check those videos out. Text E, Dennis the maniac. Okay, so Dennis the maniac, message send. Frame 1, Mr. Wilson finally gave in and got a cell phone. Wow, that's great. Now you don't have to talk to anybody anymore. You can just text me. That seems like a lot of work. You can just answer with a smile emoji. Don't worry, dear. They have a grumpy emoji too. You can look at that. Note, in this cartoon, the boy's name is Dennis and the adults are Mr. and Mrs. Wilson. Refer to frame 2. Choose the correct answer to complete the following sentence. Let's look at frame 2. You can just text them. Oh, that seems like a lot of work. In the context of this cartoon, the words finally gave in suggest that Mr. Wilson is willing. Suggest that Mr. Wilson is usually stubborn. So he has finally given in, and it shows that he's stubborn. 4.1.2 says, identify the punctuation mark used in the following. Wow, that is an exclamation mark. And then 4.2, refer to frame 4. Explain why the visual is different in this frame. State 2 points. That is 4.2. Frame 4. Why are the visuals? To focus on Dennis' message. Show that the facial expressions are not important when texting. That is frame number 4. So they focus on Dennis' message and to show that facial expressions are not important when texting. And then explain how the cartoonist conveys that Mr. Wilson is unhappy. Let's go to frame 5. You see at frame 4, nothing was shown. You can just text. You see? Now you don't have to talk to anyone anymore. You can just text. Because when you text, you cannot see the other person. Refer to frame 5. Explain how the cartoonists convey that Mr. Wilson is unhappy. Frame number 5. Look at it. Don't worry, dear. They have a grumpy emoji too. So, 4.3. Refer to one verbal and one visual clue in your answer. So, for the verbal one, you must write verbal. He says that it seems to be a lot of work. That is a verbal one. The words that he's saying. And then the visual is that his mouth is turned down. So he's frowning as well for the visual one. Visual is what you see, verbal is what you hear. So 4.4, refer to frame 6. How does the cartoonist succeed in stereotyping Mr. and Mrs. Wilson as elderly people? Make reference to both Mr. and Mrs. Wilson. So with Mr. Wilson, he has wrinkles, and with Mrs. Wilson, she has an old-fashioned hairstyle, so you can see like very big old. Frame number 7. Do you think Miss Wilson's comment is humorous? Substantiate your answer. It's either yes or no, but you will not get a mark for just saying yes or no. You're going to get it for substantiating. So me, I think no, because him calling the husband grumpy may be a sign of disrespect. So here we are. I hope it was nice doing this question paper. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope it helped. You can check those videos out that I've just talked about. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. They will be quite helpful, and thank you for staying tuned. Until the next video.